In today's news, MORRELL acquitted in FRANDIE Martin Jr. boating death. Smith addresses embarrassingly high cost of living. Honorable Wallman blasts VI's inquiries bill. DMV unveils 70th Festival commemorative license plate. KICKIN celebrates its 8th year of creative genius, and all eyes are on Miss BVI 2024. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. My name is Kamal Haynes. Most of you know me from 284 News, but now you get to see me in a different light on my very own show called Health is Wealth. We have Joel Turnbull.
I don't want you to arch your back when you're pulling down.
Milton McLean.
First of all, right, your footwork.
Steve Augustine.
You did a pretty hard workout today, so perhaps...
And as you can see, it's actually...
Alonzo Boynes.
Taekwondo.
Adam Morrells.
I'll speak as if you're an absolute beginner.
I am an absolute...
You are an absolute beginner.
And Seth Graham.
It bites. It will bite.
Get your water, get your fruits and veggies, and experience a wealth of knowledge about getting healthy.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Rashford made it. Manchester United have come from behind to lead.
At home or on the go, watch CCT Live. Download our app and carry your favorite TV shows, news, or live sports anywhere you go. Visit cctbvi.com/live, select your package, and tune in.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Friday, July 19th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Friday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Andrew MORRELL has been found not guilty of gross negligence, manslaughter in connection with the 2021 boating accident that claimed the life of FRANDIE Martin Jr. A jury returned the verdict in the High Court on Thursday, July 18th, before Justice Stanley John, thereby acquitting MORRELL of the charge. MORRELL's other charges, 3 counts of causing injury to a person while on board a vessel, were previously dismissed following a successful no-case submission by his attorney Charles Bott, KC, of Martin Kenny and Company. The case garnered significant public attention since April 2022 when the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution announced MORRELL's arrest, as well as charges. During the trial, which began on July 3rd, crucial testimony revealed at the time of the fatal collision, Blue Boyer, the vessel MORRELL was on, was the starboard side. It collided with Yea, the vessel carrying Martin. Maritime expert Richard DiNapoli, a consultant and former shipmaster from New Jersey, testified that the Yea violated several rules under the international regulations of preventing collisions at sea. DeLippo's reconstruction of the accident indicated that the Yea failed to comply with the give-way rule, which mandates that one vessel must yield to the other to prevent a collision. He argued that Yea's failure to adhere to this fundamental rule was the primary cause of the accident. Captain Graham Stanton, who was aboard Blue Boyer with his wife and children during the crash, remains the only person charged in connection with Martin's death. He faces one charge of failing to render assistance following the collision. Many have called the verdict a travesty of justice for the life of FRANDIE Martin. The British Virgin Islands Minister for Financial Services, Labour and Trade, the Honourable Lorna Smith OBE, has expressed hope that the private sector will consider raising salaries across the board following the proposed minimum wage increase. This sentiment comes amid discussions about the significant gap between the new minimum wage and what is considered a livable wage within the territory. In a recent interview with Director of Communications, Mrs. Carrie Christopher, Minister Smith addressed the stark contrast between the proposed minimum wage of $8.50 per hour and the calculated livable wage range of $12.61 to $16 per hour. Christopher described the cost of living in the BVI as almost embarrassingly high, highlighting the economic challenges faced by many residents. Minister Smith acknowledged the high cost of living, stating, and I quote, "I shop and I know the cost of living is high in the BVI." She suggested further increases to the wages are open for discussion.
I could only encourage.
Correct.
I could only encourage the private sector.
Yes.
Where they can, but they would know their business best.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said earlier on, I shop and I know the cost of living is very high in the BVI. But the BVI government did. They invited a group to do what they called social protection policy, which came up with the living wage for the BVI. And that living wage, and we have to be very careful to separate the two. The living wage comes up to between, I think it's something like $12.61 to $16. That's the living wage. And that living wage is a basket of goods.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes into account your rent, your food, your electricity, your transportation, and it also takes into account your entertainment. You know, whether you want to go to the cinema or you mightn't be able to go on a cruise too often, but it does take that into account. So there is that living wage,
Mm-hmm.
which comes to between, as I said, $12 and change to $16 and change, which is very different to the minimum wage. And the minimum wage is really the baseline.
When asked how she would manage if she had to live on the proposed $8.50 per minimum wage, she responded, stating the following.
We know that we cannot make everybody happy. And
Right.
I did in the comments say that the government took, in addition to the report's findings, they took everything into consideration in terms of the amount that was reasonable, that the economy can bear. And Carrier, it is important for me to reiterate that we're going to be monitoring this situation.
Right.
So if we're at $8.50 and we look at the rest of the economy, the ministry is also responsible for economic development. We look at the economy and again the balance in the economy, and we can go a little higher outside of before the next 5 years. We can do so.
Okay.
So, but what can I take away from the $8.50? Not a lot.
Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more Fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene in the British Virgin Islands, 6th District Representative, the Honourable Myron V. Walwyn, has criticized several aspects of the proposed Virgin Islands Inquiries Bill, suggesting that certain clauses are designed essentially for the downfall of the people as well as the government of the Virgin Islands. Walwyn took time to provide solid examples where similar occurred within other jurisdictions.
When you look, for instance, at the Commission of Inquiry Act in Bermuda, it's a 1935 act, much more modern than the act that we have currently. An amendment, Madam Speaker, was made in 2015, which gives the Premier in Bermuda the authority to appoint commissions or commissioners for inquiry. So certainly we have, from a jurisdiction of similar composition to ours, we have precedents set. So I don't think that there should be any issue in relation to the Premier being able to call a commission of inquiry.
Walwyn also highlighted several clauses and compared them to the United Kingdom. He encouraged his colleagues to make various amendments for the betterment of the people and the government of the Virgin Islands.
A minister may cause an inquiry to be held under this act in relation to a case where it appears to him that A, particular events have caused or are capable of causing public concern, or B, there is a public concern that particular events may have occurred. That is more qualified, because what happens here is it allows the governor to be able to call a commission of inquiry as he likes, willy-nilly. Not in the 21st century, that can happen. If he all of a sudden decides that he doesn't like a premier and he wants to bring him down, he can just arbitrarily call a commission of inquiry like that and create issues. So I think that section, Madam Speaker, needs to be much, much better qualified.
The 6th District Representative also mentioned a clause requiring commission lawyers to have practicing certificates within the territory. He described the COI as one of the territory's most undemocratic processes and said the new legislation offered a terrible window into the drafters' hearts as well as their minds.
Now, we had an inquiry recently. We see Commissioner Hickenbottom showed up. You heard in the rum shop that the governor went to England and him and Hickenbottom come down on the same plane. Now, how do we know that Hickenbottom is not a first or second cousin of the governor? We don't know. And so there must be some qualifications, I believe, in relation to how a commissioner, Madam Speaker, is chosen.
The bill seeks to modernize the territory's approach to public inquiries, drawing on historical precedents and contemporary international standards to ensure robust governance and accountability. The Department of Motor Vehicles has revealed the winning design for the special license plate commemorating the 70th anniversary of the Emancipation Festival. Minister for Communications and Works, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, extended his congratulations to the winning designer, Mr. Shaquille Bell. Mr. Bell's contribution to the 70th festival celebrations, he said, speaks to the liberty, the celebrations, and symbolizes the spirit of freedom while marking this historical milestone through this limited edition commemorative plate. The design competition attracted 32 submissions, reflecting strong community engagement in this historic event. A panel of industry experts, including representatives from the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, senior graphic artists, A youth graphic artist and officials from the Ministry of Communications and Works carefully evaluated entries, selecting the winning design. Acting DMV Commissioner Mr. Gregory Skelton noted that the plates are currently in production with a public announcement to follow once they become available for purchase. The commemorative plate features a unique design that pays homage to the Virgin Islands' rich history and culture, incorporating the inscriptions Virgin Islands at the top and Nature's Little Secrets at the bottom, as stipulated in the competition guidelines. The unveiling of this commemorative license plate not only celebrates the 70th Emancipation Festival, but also serves as a mobile tribute to the Virgin Islands culture, heritage, allowing residents to showcase their pride on the roads. We look forward to seeing those license plates all across the territory. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health. First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI! The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you! Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Steakhouse Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? 3-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Kicking It this year is celebrating its 8th year of creative genius across the global stage. VI Icon Award winner Mrs. Kyra James Douglas, the founder and creator of Kickin' It, recently sat down with me to speak on its success as well as its remarkable evolution.
Right now, Kickin' It is a nonprofit organization officially. We got our papers from the government in January. So the team started off the year on a high. Like, wow, we really have the paperwork to prove that we now have, what we need in order to scale our impact and grow these programs. And really, the heart of it is still the same, even when it was Kickin' It with Kyra, which people still call it that.
Indeed.
At the core has always been, how do we show up online unapologetically VA, create a space where people feel seen, heard, represented, and also creatives have always been at the core of our mission, because I feel like back then, creative work didn't seem newsworthy. As you can see, that has changed. Because here we're creative on the news, which is great. But back then, a lot of creatives got their first article, were recognized publicly for the first time through Kickin' It, and then building community within the BVI, but also between the USVA and the BVA. has also been a big factor of our efforts as well. So it's the same vibes, just bigger, more solution-oriented.
Indeed.
And really taking a lot of that energy and turning it into action
Beautiful.
in the community.
Kyra was recently the winner of the Emerging Youth VI Icon Awards and also received a $5,000 grant towards the brand development.
It was good, and congratulations to you as well. As you know, the energy in the room was so good.
Total vibe.
I wish I could relive it, honestly. It just felt that it was so high, and even till this day, people see me on the street and they're just like, "You're so deserving."
Absolutely.
I love that. That was so great. It feels good to be seen. I think sometimes you're so busy in the work, you know, you don't really. I mean, you know, people are seeing it, but you don't necessarily do it for you to be seen per se, but for your efforts to be seen and for those things to, you know, have the impact that you want it to have. So it was very strange, kind of like it not being Kicking It, but Kyra.
Yes. The name behind the brand, yeah.
Right, and owning that and accepting that. But the team did an incredible job. It was a beautiful night. And not only did I get the amazing trophy, but a $5,000 grant.
Yes, towards your brand, yes.
Yes, so I'm just grateful.
Additionally, she spoke on the ultimate goal and objective of Kicking It and the way forward.
Like I mentioned before, just really, how do we take that pride and like level it up, right? That's the season I think Kicking It is in. Like, it's one thing to talk about it, but do we know how to do these things? And the answer, the verdict has been no, we don't.
Correct.
And so I kind of get nervous, and if you really pay attention to all the programs in my brain, children are Kicking It, they're very much rooted in trying to fill a hole, right? And Ron, to be real with you, sometimes that's a little scary. Of
course.
Because there are a lot of solutions out there that we could just kind of like duplicate, right? Like you could relate to the usual solutions, like an organization is doing this drive, is doing this thing, but at Kicking It, all of our programs are from scratch. They're custom solutions, right? So the Capsule project, for example, was, hey, when we try to make VI content, we can't find photos, we can't find the information. That's an issue. Because our generation already expect that to be a Google search, and we imagine the ones after.
Correct, yeah.
And if they can't find it, they just go their
Almost
lives
feels
without
impossible,
knowing.
yeah.
That's scary to me. And that fear is what drove me to create a solution.
For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platforms. The excitement is building for the Miss British Virgin Islands 2024 pageant as the 7 contestants vying for the crown are set to take center stage on Sunday, July 21st. Here's a look at the ladies from their interview with our team.
My name is Adacia Renice Adonis, your contestant number 1. The Miss British Virgin Islands pageant has been a dream and aspiration of mine ever since I was a little girl, and I am excited to invite the public to come on out to the Miss British Virgin Islands pageant on July 21st, 2024 at the Multipurpose Sports Complex at 7 p.m. sharp, where myself and the other beautiful delegates have a beautiful show in store for you.
My name is Akisha Roberts, and I am contestant number 2. I believe that the pageant represents BVI culture and values because it showcases different aspects of our Virgin Islands culture. Firstly, I would like to thank my family and my supporters, and I would like to invite everyone in the community to join us at the Multipurpose Sports Complex for the Miss British Virgin Islands pageant, and it will be held on July 21st.
Cersei O'Neill, contestant number 3. What motivated me to participate in the Miss BVI pageant is definitely my platform that I plan to share with others. It represents BVI culture and values because we are definitely the voice and the face for the British Virgin Islands, especially if we travel afar. It's been more than what I expected, most definitely. However, I can definitely say I've learned a lot from this experience. I thank all of my supporters as well as my sponsors, and I do welcome you to join me on our British Miss British Virgin Islands pageant on July the 21st, 2024 at the Multipurpose Complex.
My name is Stacey Ann Bob. I am contestant number 4. The motivation that was poured into me really helped my decision into joining the pageant. And I thought it was an opportunity for me to get some experience doing different activities. I'd like to thank all my supporters who have been by my side so far. You all know the struggles that I have been through. You have stuck with me and I appreciate you so much. I'd like to thank everyone and I would like to invite the community to come out on July 21st at the Multipurpose Sports Complex to witness all the talent that we have in store. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nara Griffith, your contestant number 5. In different ways throughout the pageant, we can see a bit of BVI culture with every segment actually. So whether it's the culture wear or talent segment that portrays a lot of BVI culture and BVI heritage. I dance and I love the arts, so I'm definitely passionate about showcasing that part of BVI heritage. My preparation for the pageant has actually been a mixture of fun and a learning experience. I would like to thank my supporters and I would like to invite you all to the Miss British Virgin Islands 2024 pageant on July 21st at the Multipurpose Sports Complex at 7 p.m. See you there.
My name is Shanta Khanna and I am contestant number 6. There's a plethora of things I could list that made me run for this show, but the main purpose was just to advocate for certain social issues in the BVI. I want to thank everyone who have supported me thus far, everyone that gave me so much kind words, helped me through my lowest moments. Take the time out to come and see all of us, not only me, but the other 6 beautiful contestants, just showcase BVI history and just have the chance of winning the Miss BVI Crown of 2024.
My name is Danielle Deasia Hodge and I am your lucky contestant number 7. What motivated me to take part in the Miss BVI pageant is because it's actually something that I've wanted to do from the tender age of 8 years old. And I decided to take this year as an opportunity to push my platform, which is promoting financial independence and literacy for young children. I just want to say a special thank you to my friends, my family, my sponsors, and my supporters who have been along with me on my journey to the crown. And I want to take this time to cordially invite you guys to attend our show, which is on July 21st at 7 p.m. at the Multipurpose Sports Complex.
Adding some flair to the proceedings, the program will be hosted by Daniel Lovelace, creator and host of viral online series What You Know. Those hoping to view from home still have an opportunity to sign up for CCT Live, where it will be streamed on our channel exclusively, Channel 284. And viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284 Media and 284 BVI on our WhatsApp channel, as well as, of course, like us on Facebook at 284 Media and 284 BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again on Monday. It's a pleasure always to deliver you the local, regional, and international news here from Tortola in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend. Happy Friday. Goodbye.
Alright, do you enjoy the rest of the day? Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?